Hello viewers and welcome back to In My Opinion by Samaksh Malhotra. And today we are finally here with the review of India's most awaited Bollywood movie, which marks the comeback of Shah Rukh Khan after 4 years in the film industry on the big screen. The name of the movie, of course, we all know is Pathaan. The story is of a son of India who puts the country before himself. Pathaan definitely a crowd pleaser है जो शाहरुख खान का रिटर्न मार्क करती है in the action genre with definitely a lot of music, a lot of new toys, stunts and Deepika and John Abraham. Returning after 4 years, Shah Rukh Khan is in total form in this larger than life space of Yash Raj's banner's growing spy universe where writer picks strands from the real world and propel them at a escape velocity. पठान बहुत ही फास्ट है, पठान बहुत ही फ्यूरियस है, पठान ऐसे मिशंस के बारे में है जो एकदम इम्पॉसिबल टू अचीव है, लेकिन ब्रिंगिंग परहैप्स द लास्ट सुपरस्टार ऑफ आवर जनरेशन शाहरुख खान को वापस लेकर आए हैं स्क्रीन पे यश राज फिल्म्स इन दिस फुल फ्लेजेड रोल आफ्टर 4 years. पठान इज वर्थ द वेट एंड पठान इज वर्थ ऑल द हाइप. और इस फिल्म का बेस्ट पार्ट ये है कि ये बिल्कुल भी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करता शाहरुख खान को इंट्रोड्यूस करने में इन इट्स फुल ग्लोरी. जिंदा है, as Pathan says in the trailer, surrounded by the armed bloodthirsty men. The scene appears within 10 minutes of the film and that is a bonus because हमें ज़्यादा वेट ही नहीं करना पड़ता शाहरुख खान के लिए. और इतना ही नहीं, मूवी एक परफेक्ट एडिशन लगी मुझे तो ऑफ द एम्बिशियस स्पाई यूनिवर्स जिसमें पहले शामिल थे सलमान खान टाइगर एंड ऋतिक रोशन कबीर. डायरेक्टर सिद्धार्थ आनंद जिन्होंने पहले भी एक्शन थ्रिलर जैसे कि बैंग बैंग और वॉर डायरेक्ट करी है, ही वंस अगेन इज प्रेजेंटिंग हिज कैरेक्टर्स in the most glammed up avatars, giving you enough drool-worthy moments. चाहे वो शाहरुख खान हो, चाहे वो दीपिका पादुकोण हो या जॉन अब्राहम के chiseled muscles और even शाहरुख खान की CGI enhanced six-pack abs, Pathaan has too much in store and it does not let you complain. अगर आप एक बहुत ही meaningful story या logic और gravity वाली मूवी देखने जा रहे हैं, then this is not for you because Pathaan revolves around शाहरुख खान जो कि एक ex-army man है who's turned undercover agent now who gets caught on his mission. He has now returned to save his country from a former raw agent, Jim, who's played by Abraham, who has turned rogue after, he was wronged by his own people. The movie introduces its character with solid backstories. एक एक्स ISI एजेंट है who's played by दीपिका पादुकोण जो इसी मिशन का पार्ट बन जाती है, but her loyalties are questioned at several junctures and that's pretty much about it. If you want your whys and hows to get answered in the due course of time, then you have to watch the film. And a lot of in-your-face action and hopping from one location to another with views that sometimes distracts from the actual action it's folding in front of you. आपने शाहरुख खान को छैया छैया करते हुए तो देखा ही है ट्रेन के ऊपर. यहाँ पे भी सबसे ज़्यादा मेमोरेबल सीन जो पठान मूवी का होने वाला है वो भी एक ट्रेन के ऊपर ही है. ही इज फ्लाइंग ऑन द टॉप ऑफ अ हमर, देन समवेयर मिड एयर ऑन अ रोप टाइड बिटवीन 2 helicopters and then jumps onto a truck. Basically there's very little action on the ground and you will see men in Pathaan mostly flying through the most high octane action sequences which are larger than life and which Bollywood very much required since there's been a lot of time since we haven't seen such a big movie since such a long time. Also, when you have Khan and Abraham fighting it on the big screen, you don't really need anything else to boost that adrenaline rush that you're getting. And yes, the train is not forgotten. Perhaps the best and the highest point of the film is, okay, not the train but where Pathaan meets Salman Khan, the tiger. And ये दोनों का काफी elaborated action sequence है inside the top of a moving train and it was hard to focus on what was happening on screen because cheering, hooting, screaming और whistling इतनी ज़्यादा थी throughout the duration of this scene that was nothing short of a celebration of a true stardom with two superstars being in one frame in the best possible avatars. At 146 minutes, Pathaan doesn't really bore you but does seem a little bit stretched when it comes to the second half of the movie because यहाँ पे हम वेट करते हैं क्लाइमैक्स का कि क्लाइमैक्स जल्दी से जल्दी आ जाए and we find out how the film's gonna end. पर उन्होंने इतनी आसानी से हमें क्लाइमैक्स नहीं दिया. There are a lot of dialogues that will make you laugh and sometimes they sound too heavy. But overall writing isn't very impressive enough that it will leave a mark on you. Pathaan is high on action and we know that. And also one more thing, it's better if you do not question the logic behind gravity-defying lifts and drops. They are a visual treat and a spectacle that immerses you without even trying too hard. It gets a bit too unrealistic at times, but that's what you get from filmmakers who try to mount a film on the scale of a Hollywood actioneer. The action is top class, but there are some VFX that felt a little weak, and you could so easily make out a green chroma screen in those sequences. Another thing that kept me confused for most part of the film in the first half was Sridhar Raghavan's screenplay and the non-linear narrative, because that definitely could have been better. The pace with which it kept jumping from one timeline and one continent to another, I think it got a bit too messy after a point. But it was all the pre-interval block that pieces out the puzzle that starts to fall in place. Pathaan is definitely the true blue commercial movie. It's a masala entertainer that's not trying to send across any message or be it a social commentary on the current state of affairs in the country. It's fun, it's non-fussy, it's fantastic at the same time. Go watch it for Shah Rukh Khan and you would only come back with a smile and maybe grooving a little bit, because there's going to be a lot of hooting and shouting in the cinema. And don't miss the scene just before the end credits, because it's not every day that you will see two superstars in a banter about their stardom. So that was a review of the film Pathaan. We discussed the plot of the film, the positives and the underwhelming aspects of the film. What did you think about this film? Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss it further. Also remember to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The handle is SamakshVivo. And also, if you like this review, then do like this review. And while subscribing to my YouTube channel, do remember to press the bell icons for whatever comes ahead. Thank you so much. That's all for the day. Signing off.